guys, how are you today? Welcome to Joy Kitchen, where you find peace, peace leads to joy, joy leads to love, and love leads to happiness. Guys, it's a wonderful, beautiful day to be with you in the presence of the Lord, to give Him thanks, to give Him praise, to give Him glory, and to give Him honor. Guys, I'm going to make you a dish. And the dish that I'm going to make you today, guys, is Antiguan national dish. Yes, guys, Antiguan national dish. It's very simple, very easy, and very nice. Guys, in my dish, one of the things that really draw my attention about this dish, I remember the first time I went to Antigua. I was a young lady, and I went, was my first Saturday in the market, and I went to the market just to walk around because I like to explore. When I go places for the first time, I like to walk, look around, see what is there and things like that, guys. So I went to the market and I saw this. I don't know if you remember when I was making Christmas breakfast, I talked about cassi. This is cassi. In Jamaica, we call it tuna. I don't know what they call it in other countries. We never eat it. It's something that grow wild in the Caribbean, and it's very expensive here, guys. It's like $1.90 something cent or 40 something cent a pound for these. So back in Jamaica, we use it to wash our hair. I used to drink it, like cut off these stuff and soak it in water and drink the water. It's good to cleanse your body. So when I went to the market that day, my friend and I was walking and I saw this thing cut up, some little one, little than this, and they cut up, because they use the young one there. And they cut up and some just put on. And I said to my friend, what are they doing with that? These people's crazy. Somebody's selling that in the market. So anyway, after being there, I realized they eat this and it's their national, put with their national dish. It's very healthy, it's very nutritious, guys. I get to love it and everything like that, guys. So I'm gonna prepare the national dish, and not even the our national dish, Antiguan national dish. So in it, I have my cassi, I have my okra. I'm gonna put onion. I have tomato. I have green onion. I have tomato, if I call it again already. I have pepper. I have green pepper, and I have red pepper. I have my saltfish right here, and I have my cornmeal, guys. And this cornmeal, they're gonna make something. I'm gonna make something called fungi. In Jamaica, we call it turned cornmeal, but it makes completely different from how we make it in Jamaica. And this dish, as I said, is a national dish. I have my sea salt, guys. I have some cayenne pepper. You know I don't do without my cayenne pepper. I have my complete season. I have my coconut oil. I have some vinegar. You might wonder, why am I doing with vinegar? Because I did not get to soak the saltfish, so I'm gonna boil the saltfish in the vinegar water. So I will show you guys what am I gonna do. And then I have my butter, and this butter is a plant-based butter, organic, guys. So I have to use a little butter to roll my fungi. You can use the oil if you have oil, but my coconut oil is kind of hard right now, so I'm gonna use the butter, guys. So guys, I'm gonna prep all these stuff for you and let you see what I'm doing. With everything that they have, I'm gonna show you how they do the cassi. You cut it off like that, because, and you have to be careful because these little thing here, these are maca and they joke. So you have to be careful what you do, how you hold it, guys. So you do it like this, and you use your knife, and you do it like this, and you take off the edge around it. Okay, now the edge is gone, guys. So you use your knife and you cut out all of this. You cut it out like this, guys. Hope you're seeing what I'm doing. all these little maca. You use a knife and you take them out like this. I know a lot of people first they've seen it. I know Spanish people eat these things, guys. You understand me? And I know you guys watching might say, wow, what is this? Yeah, this is what we eat in Antigua for our they help to use to make their national dish, guys. So I'm gonna show you what they do. I know Jamaican might wonder, this thing can eat. Yes, Jamaican. I asked the same question too when I saw it in Antigua. If this thing, what they're selling it, because they sell it in the market there, but it's not cheap. And if you do not plant it, because it grow wild, guys, a lot of things amaze me when I go into the supermarket and how much they cost here. Like aloe vera, we call syncopado back home, how expensive is it? It's almost $2 a pound for aloe. And aloe is a thing that grows really wild in the Caribbean, right? So when I have to buy a stock of aloe for that money, it's like, oh my God, it's really burned my heart. Again, guys, I'm not there, so I want it, so I have to buy it, right? And that will show you the things that we have back in the Caribbean and we take it for granted. Don't utilize it, don't use it just because we have it plenty. It's very plentiful there, and a lot of people really do not use this stuff back home. A lot of people don't know the benefit, the health benefit for these stuff. So it's just like it's there. So it's just like when I was back in the Caribbean and to go to the beach, and it's like we go to beach mostly and um holiday time and so forth, guys, and we have the seawater so plentiful, so we just see people come, and the sun too. I have to talk about the sun too, guys. I'll see people come down and they would lay out in the sun and they would enjoy the sun and they would enjoy the beach water. And we used to say, these people crazy, they just come and lay on the sunlight in the sun like that. But now I'm living over here, I realize we only have sun certain time of the year, and certain times we don't have it. And the vitamin D that we get from the sun is really good for our body. But because we are there, we have it all year round, we think, okay, we don't really know the value of what we have. So, guys, it's the same thing with this cassi tuna, because that's what I know it as. Antigua call it cassi. We in Jamaica call it tuna. It grows very, very wild there. Nobody eat it. Nobody use it. Some people nowadays might use it to wash their hair. I used to use it to wash my hair. And as I said, I used to use it to soak it and drink. It's very good when you're ovulating, guys, especially for female. They can soak it and it's very good. It's really helped the process. The water is very slimy and thick, but it's very, very good. So the water after this, when you boil it, if you have to make a dish, you can drink the water, and eating the cassi is very, very good. Can you eat it raw? No, I never see anybody eat it raw. I don't know. I shouldn't say no. I don't know if you can eat raw, guys. So I would have to do my research and this to see if you can eat raw. But everybody that I see is like they cook it, but you can soak the water and you can drink the water from it, guys. So it takes a little time to dig out all of these little maca in it, guys, because you want to take out all of these out of it. You don't want to, ouch, see it? It's dropped me. Yeah, I get a little stick a while ago, guys, but it's okay. You don't want to leave any of these inside of it, so you take them out like this. Very, very careful, guys. So you take them out, and I have two of them, so I'm going to do both of them, but I'm not going to do the next one in the video cutting it out. I just do this one for you to see what I'm doing and how you get these things out. If you want to put on a gloves when you're doing it, you can put on a glove, but for me, as I said, I don't like to use gloves in my kitchen. As you can see my hand, guys, they're not too bad right now. They're burn up whenever time I use gloves, because I have to work in gloves like 16 hours, 8 hours every day. So when I go to almost every day, when I go to work and have on these gloves and use the soap there, my hand is like, oh my God. So that's why my hand, if you can notice it, Look at the difference of here and my skin and here. These caused from the gloves and the soap that I use at work. So apart from that, I don't use gloves. So guys, I'm gonna run this part into wash it off. I like to wash it off before I cut it up. You can wash it off after you finish cut it up, but for me, I like to wash it and then cut it up, guys. So that means I know everything is good. So let me get a piece of napkin here, and I'm gonna show you how to cut it up. So here you go, right here. So you cut it up as small as you can. Because the smaller you cut it up, better it is for you. All you Antiguan out there watching, if I'm doing this right, let me know. It's a long time I don't cook this. Okay, so let me know if I'm doing it right. But I think I'm cutting it right because that's how they cut it there. So you just cut it like this, guys, and you get it, and then you're gonna cook it, put it on the stove to cook. So I'm gonna show you all of that, and then you're gonna strain it off, and then you're gonna have it to eat, and it's very healthy. So these natural things that our Heavenly Father put on this earth and this planet for us to eat and take care of ourselves, we really, most of us don't know about them, and most of us, we have them and we don't utilize them, right? But I know the guys them in Antigua, trust me, they utilize it, and I get to understand that the Spanish, they eat it too, guys, because when I saw this, and I asked, it was in a Spanish supermarket. I asked, it's Fungi. I got this at Seaton. I asked the Spanish guy what this name. I said this called cassi, tuna, and he showed me something different. I said no, this is the one we call back home tuna. So I asked them what they do with it. The Spanish, they say they cook it and eat it, and just like how we cook it and eat it is the same thing. And I told them about, you can soak it and drink the water. So it is very good. So this is it, guys. As you see, I cut it up. This is what I get from it. So this one is too big. I'm gonna do the next one, because you know it take a time to cut it up like that. So I just show you how I do this, and then when I return, I show you how I do my okra too, guys. Okay guys, I cut up my stuff. This is my tomato, my pepper, my onion, my green onion and garlic. This one is my okra that I did not cut, guys. Reason why I did not cut this, I'm going to cook it like this to put it at the side of my dish when I finish. I have some over here that I'm going to cut for you guys. As you can see, that's my stuff here, my onion, tomato and everything like that, guys. So we're going to do this now. I'm going to cut up the I'm gonna cut up these okra now, and this one that I'm cutting, guys, is to cook, to put with my fungi. So you cut up the okra like that. So cut it like that, or how you want to cut it. I normally cut it like this, guys. Right, these okra, they are small. Yep. So you know sometimes you get longer okra, these are short. So you cut them and you get to put them, cook them, and put them in your fungi, guys. So I will show you. I have 3 pots and the stove over there. One for my saltfish, one for the okra, and one for the cassi. So we have to cook those, guys, and then after that I'll show you how I make my fungi. So this one is for the fungi. Okay guys, so I don't want to put too much okra in it, because I don't want my fungi to be too soft. Which the okra is good. So can you see? Hope you can see how I'm cutting them, guys. So this is how I cut them, guys. So this is ready now to go over the stove. Okay guys, now I'm ready. So this is for my saltfish water. Okay, so this is my saltfish in, which I told you I did not boil. Soak my saltfish. I'm going to put a little vinegar in the water, guys. That's the vinegar water. And then my saltfish over here. I'm going to put in my saltfish in it. I'm not going to cover it up back, guys. Yeah. And then I'm gonna let it boil a little. Don't do that. You at home. Okay, then I'm gonna leave it right here. Leave it right here that I can put two of my saltfish in it. Okay, so this part not gonna cover. Let me rest this on top of here. This part. Okay, guys, this one now is for my fungi. So I'm gonna put my okra in this one. Right, that's the okra water. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in it because you know you have to put a little bit of salt. That's a pinch of salt in it. Okay, and this one over here, guys, is for the cassi. So I'm still gonna put a little pinch of salt in that water too, guys. So this is a cassi right here, so I'm gonna put it right here. So I'm gonna let these boil. Normally, guys, I don't cover them. So I'm just gonna let it stay there and cooking. Let me turn up this flame because it was boiling up before. And that's it. So you leave them and let them cook. So let me get this pot cover out of the way. Let's see right here. This pot cover off. Okay, you guys are hot over there. So guys, as you can see, this water is boiling up for my saltfish. So this is how I do it. Then when it boils up a little more, I'm going to take it off and I'm going to strain it off, and then I'm going to make it boil one more time with some more vinegar water. Then I strain it off, put it into a bowl, pick it up and let it stay there that the salt can soak out. So that's how I cook my saltfish when I do not soak it, guys. And there is one thing I forgot to get to put in my stuff, guys. Antiguans normally use tomato paste in their saltfish. Yes, guys. Unfortunately, I forgot about that. So I'm gonna use some ketchup in it too. Which some people use ketchup in it, guys. So it's not say I cannot use ketchup because you know the whole set might use their tomato paste. But I'm gonna and the younger set might use some ketchup. So whichever one you have, it can use. But there they use the tomato paste, guys. Okay, guys, this is my okra there, and that's the cassi over there. So it's cooking, guys. So that water is getting slimy, but it's very good. I'm not going to throw away my water. I'm going to drink it because it's a long time I haven't drank any cassi water. So I'm going to drink that, guys. See? So my okra is cooking and my cassi is cooking right there. And this is my saltfish where I put some fresh water on it, guys. So as you can see. Okay, guys, while the okra and the cassi is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and cook up my saltfish. That's my onion right there. My garlic, I should say, sorry. That's my onion in here. Yeah, that's my onion now. Then my green onion. Then my green pepper and red pepper. And then my tomato. The water of the okra, guys, I'm not going to throw it off. I'm just going to strain off the one from the cassi, the water with the okra. That's what I'm going to use and do the fungi. Or turn cornmeal, as we call it in Jamaica, but Antigua call it fungi, guys. So while those are doing, I'm doing my saltfish. So let my seasoning stay in there and cooking for a minute and two, guys. Okay, guys, this is my seasoning cooking up inside here. Now I'm going to put a little tomato ketchup inside here, although I have tomato already, guys, so put a little ketchup in there to give that flavor that we needed. And as I said, Antiguan would use tomato paste, but I don't have any tomato paste. I forgot all about it. So, which normally when I'm there, I don't use tomato paste. To be honest, guys, I use ketchup to put in when I'm doing my saltfish. So I do not use tomato paste there. So I'm gonna put in a little bit of my complete season, because you know I have to have flavor in what I'm doing. A little bit of complete seasoning. A little bit of my cayenne pepper. You can use black pepper if you want to, but I need some cayenne pepper in it. And then this is it. And then I'm going to put in my saltfish is over there, which I washed. I boil it, which you see how I boil it. Then I wash it. Then I soak it. So I'm going to bring it to put in this right now, guys, just to take off some of the salt out of it. So now this is my saltfish. I'm going to put it in here. I'm not going to pour this water in here, so I just want to take out all of the fish from it, guys. Yep, so that's all I do it. So you just stir it up like this. Then you turn down your flame and let it stay there and cook right in, just to simmer in. So this is how I cook the saltfish, guys. So I'm going to turn it down. Remember to like, subscribe, share, leave your comments. Okay guys, this is the saltfish where it's finished now, so I'm going to take it off because I'm going to switch over side because I'm going to cook the fungi on this side. So this is the saltfish that's finished cooked right here, guys. That's how it is. Okay guys, this is the okra water, so I'm going to throw it off and start the process to do my fungi now, guys. Okay guys, this is my cornmeal right here. I'm using 1 cup of cornmeal. Most Antiguans who are pro, they don't wet their cornmeal, they put it in the water like that. But for me, I'm not pro, guys, so I'm gonna wet my cornmeal. If I'm ever since I'm there and cooking fungi, I wet my cornmeal. So I'm gonna wet it and come back to you guys. Okay guys, this is my cornmeal. I wet it now. So it's something you have to constantly stir. So I'll show you the process of it, guys. So I'm gonna put in my cornmeal inside this water here, guys, because you have to stir it because you don't want it to get lumpy or anything like that, guys. You want it to be smooth and nice. And it's something you have to constantly put more water in, guys, for it to cook in. I never make fungi in this pot yet, so hopefully it will be okay. As I said, I use 1 cup of cornmeal, but you can use the amount of cornmeal that you want. So I just use 1 cup to do what I'm doing in here, guys. So I use the okra water because it was some of the okra water in it. So what I will do now, I will pour some more of the okra water in it, in the middle. That's how I do it, and most Antiguan do it, guys. So I show you. I just make a hole like this, and then I pour some of the okra water in it, like that. Continue stirring like this. It's like almost turn cornmeal back home, but you use the okra water to mix it in. So you want the cornmeal to cook right in, guys. So leave it like this again. And that's how you do it right through. the process, guys. That's how I do it right through my process. So you put some more okra water on it. And you stir it in. Stirring it. It's not cooked yet. It's gonna take a little while to cook in. It's gonna take a little while, guys. This one I'm gonna leave it like that and let it cook in the meantime, guys. Okay, guys, back to it again. We're gonna stir it in. Okay, we're gonna stir it in. Stir it in. It's gonna come right together. Some more water in it. As I said, oops, I don't want the okra in there yet. As I said, you continue stirring it. The water sucking, the cornmeal sucking the water, guys. So you put some more water in it. Yep. You make it cook in a minute. Okay, guys, we're gonna stir it in again. Okay. So we have this constantly stirring. Just say turn the cornmeal, turn the fungi. Turn the fungi. Whoa! Turn the fungi. Yay! It's coming in now, guys. See? You turn it. You turn the fungi. You turn the fungi. That's how we make the fungi. Yep. So guys, when you go to another place, don't be afraid to try their dish, because sometimes we grow up in one country and this is the way how we do things, or this is what we are accustomed to, or we never eat this in our country, but we can try it, right? Because as I said, the cassi, I never eat it when I was in Jamaica, but I tried and it's very good, and I ate it for many years there. You understand? So it's very, very good. So I'm gonna put some more water in it now, guys, and I'm gonna leave it there for it to simmer in again, and then I will turn it up again. As you can see, the water is boiling in there, so turn the fungi again. That means you make the cornmeal cook at the same time, everything that you're turning it. So you turn the fungi, it's coming in, turn the fungi, turn the fungi. It drives me. Enjoy making fungi, guys. Yep. Turn the fungi. It's totally different than how we make turn cornmeal back home, guys. So you turn the fungi. Now, guys, so I'm gonna put it in, back some more water in it again, in the middle of it. and let it stay and cook. And this is the okra water we're using. And when we finish cooking now, we put in the okra inside of it, guys. So I'm leaving this again for it to cook some more. Okay guys, this is it. It's telling you that the cornmeal is cooking. It's very easy to turn, you know. Yeah. See? That's how we turn the fungi. See? So you can use cornmeal to do anything, guys. These are the stuff that we Caribbean people grow up on. The other country do things different. Our Caribbean country. So this is how it is now. And I'm gonna put in my okra in it now, guys. See? Let me taste it to see. Cornmeal cooking it. So you see, so you can see the difference in it now, guys. See? I'm gonna put in the okra in it. More water. Okay, just stay right there. Cooking like that. I'm gonna mix it in. That water boiling a little there. And I'm gonna just stir the okra in it. Okay, now guys, the okra is inside here, so we're gonna rub the okra in. And this is it. This is how you get your fungi. This is the fungi. It's finished, guys. All I need to do now is to roll it. See? It's very easy to make. Not that hard. Little work, but at least it's a workout. But it's good. It's healthy. It's nutritious. And we know okra is good for us, guys. So see? So we have our fungi. See? Roll it. And you roll it when it's hot, guys. So I'm going to show you how I roll my fungi. You can get maybe 4 or 5 fungi out of it, depending on how big you want to roll it. So as I said, you can use the amount of cornmeal you want. Like I said, I use 1 cup to make this, guys. Okay guys, now my fungi is finished. I'm going to put it in this and I'm going to roll it. This is the amount. You put it in. I have some butter in this. Hope you can see it. And then I'm going to roll my fungi. So you put it in this and you roll the fungi. Roll the fungi. Roll the fungi. And you roll it, guys. Guys, you roll it like this, you do it like this, and you roll it, and then when you finish now, you put it in your plate. Then you put it in your plate. Let me get my plate, and I'm going to throw it in my plate. Right over there, and that's how you roll the fungi. Okay, I'm gonna try this in this bowl now, guys. So I do it in this bowl too, guys. So you just roll it. This one do it better than that cup there. You just roll the fungi and you just continue mix it like that, guys. Finishing touch. This is the amount of fungi I get from the 1 cup of cornmeal. As you can see, this is what I have here. We have 3 in this one, and this is the one right over here with the saltfish and everything. So that's how you get it when you're in Antigua. That's Antiguan national dish, guys. So tell me what you think about it. Welcome to Joy Eat Kitchen. Guys, have a lovely, blessed day until I meet you back in my kitchen. Another day, another time. Peace, love, joy. It looks delicious, guys. Take care. Time out. Love you. Bye.